So hi there everyone, welcome back to another episode of my Going Mega Satisfactory series. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you. And in the last episode, we were building up the wire factory, for want of a better description, which is this building over here. And as you can see, we got it all going. All the refineries processing the iron. Got space because I've got some expansion things I want to do in the future. But yeah, I've got these ones here making just pure wire. They're actually overloaded. Comes in, stores it in the container, and then overflow goes off to the sink. And then on the other side we've got a kind of repeat of the situation, but then it also then goes off to the cable plant. And then once of course it fills the container, it then goes off the overflow as well. And as you can see, it is, just want to have a look at the end one, see how much they're getting. Yeah, not getting that as much as I thought it would. I might have to look into that. I might be able to pull some more over in from that side into this system somehow. Potentially bring a line across that back wall. But yeah, but we got this side of it happening. I'm really happy with it. Nice and clean. Good look. So yeah. So what's the plan for today? Well, one of the things I've had to do is turn off part of the factory. I've had to turn off that whole building there. Why? Because we were basically burning through power. Trying to find a connection I can have a look at and show you. There's a pole. So at the moment it's not too bad. I've also put in some more power stations at the small plant we've got. But today I want to build a mega plant to get the power for this. So, join me after the intro, and I'll show you where we're going to be building. So this is the build site for what's going to become our power plant area. As you can see, I've got pump oil derricks in place. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another one there. 7 oil pumps, various different types, all combined in to give me the 4 inputs into the building I've started over there. This train line is just my build one that I use. So for bringing materials back and forth to sites when I'm setting them up. And this is the main one that will be used to export probably some of the goods that we'll make over here. Right. As you can see, lots of containers over here, all with various goods for making various things, shards and concrete, motors. There's another motors one over there as well, frameworks. Because I've done a rough calculation of what I'm going to need. I'm going to be building a lot of stuff. Right, so the first thing we're going to look at is a refinery. So this is the first lot of buildings we've got to put in. Now each of those lines is bringing in 600 meters cubed of oil a minute. And we're going to be doing heavy oil residue. Mainly because we're going to work towards diluted fuel, so we're going to use blenders, we're going to use all sorts. And we're also going to be cranking everything up to maximum. That way we'll reduce the amount of buildings we're going to build. So it's going to make 100 per minute. And therefore it's going to need, and it's going to be 2.5 times that, so it's 75. So we've got 2,400 divided by 75. So we're going to put in 32 refineries. So that's not bad, because that 32 divided by 4, so that's 8 per line. Right, okay. 8 per line with 100 output on each. So it's 800, so it's 200 spare. Okay. On each line. Okay, so we're going to be making... Try that again. 32. Just so I know where to go out of here. Right. So let's get some motors. Steel pipes. I've got copper sheets. I've got plenty of copper sheets because of course pipe work. Right, so I reckon we choose one of these ones as the middle point. Go at 20 for now. Right, now I'm going to go down here because I'm just going to make sure I don't think I'll be out of the play area. I just want to test. No, we're fine. Right, okay. I haven't got as much space that way, so we'll take this one as our starting one. Out straight. Yeah, that's cool. Right. I'm just putting the first pipe in just so I know where my center point is. That also does mean I can go right. Nope, wrong one, that one. Right button, refinery. So if we put the first one there, 4. Actually, I'm not going to use much of that go out as far as I thought. I'll have to delete a lot of that concrete. and then turn that. There, I reckon. So what I'm hoping then is I can do this. No. That one. This is the bit that's going to take the time because I'm going to have to do all of these bits of stuff manually. I'll do all that in a second. Right, so this one. So that would be the inputs for that one. Right, I've got to do this. And that'll be that one. Right, let's get rid of this. Right, get rid of that. One more lot. Right. I mean, there will be more going out that way, but probably not on this level. Probably actually a level down. So, and that's again comes to the output side of it. I'll put this in a second. Actually, I never checked the back of this one, did I? Yeah, I'm going to need to come out one more. Take out that one, that one, that one, and that one. I will be taking out that. Oh, look at that, that was perfect. And the same on this side, where I was one short. Actually, I'm going to have to take out that one as well, aren't I? So I have to take out slightly more on that side. See, it could have all been done with seeing slightly over further. Right. So make that one a bit more weird shaped. So these outputs on the outside. And to be honest, these will probably go into a sink to start with, but they will eventually come back into use for more stuff in later on in the game. Right, now the oil. I want it onto the inside. Or do I want one over here? No, I want one to the inside. Like that. Yeah, because that means I could basically run another pipe. Because I've also got to think of where, because only 6 of these lines I'm putting in now can actually go back into one pipe. So that's kind of like the principle of the thing at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump forward and get all the power stations set up. Oh, sorry, all the refineries set up. And then we'll come back and do the blenders in a second. So, all the refineries are now in place, all 32. So 4 banks of 8. I had to do something kind of slightly different with the ones. I couldn't put those ones in of that end in line because of the mine, of the oil derrick. So I kind of put it in, but I have made the building, as you can see, complete. We've got 3 sinks at that end. At the moment, that will take care of the resin, That will eventually be probably in this area here. I can put another factory to process that eventually into plastic and rubber, which will then be shipped into the train and back to the main base. But yeah, so I mean, quite chuffed with the way this has all come together. Let's quickly have a quick look. So you can see them all come up, as I said, and fed. So 600 from each line. All fed then down into first level has got the pipe work, and then the ground level has got all the conveyors taking the resin away. I nearly did forget one. As far as I know, they're all connected. None of it's wired up yet though. Some of the conveyors are a bit... I mean, that last one's probably the most straightforward one. It's quite cool the way it's done. Right, and what I've done as well is on this side, I've got the outputs. So each line, there's 5 there. This one's a 200, those are 600s. And there's 5 of them. And that's then going to be the outputs for when we do the blenders. And one thing I'm doing is doing the blenders on that kind of the second level, because that means I can basically go straight in with the oil, or straight in with the heavy, well, what we got there, and then have water come in from below. So let's go and have a look. I am also deciding I'm going to split this episode in 2. So there'll be one. This one I'm going to start getting the blending stuff set up. But then in the next episode we will then have the blender set up and we'll go into the fuel setup. And the fuel setup is going to be a big job. Right, so production. Right, we need some things before I can even start building. Before I can even test one, because I've got to see what the nope. I'm actually going to get rid of that one if it's empty. Where's the... I know I've got them. Why can't I find them? I had 150 of them. Right. Let me go and get that sorted out. I'll be back in a second. So, got the radio control units, and actually the ones I then had reappeared. so I can't figure out what was going on. Probably were there all along, just couldn't see them. I mean, it took a couple of hours to build all that refinery area, which is why I decided to split this, because to try and get the record done when I've got a funny feeling we're going to be building a lot of power stations. But the next stage, as we said, is the blender. So we're going to need a 3x3 to fit it. Okay. Right, and we're going to be making diluted fuel. Overclocking it. It's going to produce 250 per minute. It's going to need 125. Okay. 125 residual oil. So at 600 off each line, 4.8. But we've got 3,200. So we're going to build 26. 5 lines of 4 and then maybe 6 across the back. Or would it flow enough round? Six, 2, 5. Okay. Right, got an idea. So we're going to put five lines of 5. With that, then that last line coming around, top it up, and then I think what we'll do is we'll feed. We'll do something with, well, maybe 6 across the back with the one we'll just get occasionally. Right, so 5, 15, 1 each end, 16. Right, so 16. Right. As I said, it's going over here. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that for now. By, I'll just do that for now. So what we'll do is we'll pull have to go get some more concrete because I've realised I need to put in... Yeah, need concrete. And this is why I made sure I had plenty of building materials up here, because as I said this, I'm going to need a lot. No, it's this one. No, this one. Must be the end one. Guarantee I went to the wrong one. That one. Right, that should do for now. I mean, and this should hopefully solve our power needs for quite a while. Right, because that means I can use this then, I can then remove this platform to bring the water up. Right, blender. I'm actually going to need to go get more supplies. I need motors and casings. So I'm basically going to be building 26, 20, no hang on, 25. $3,200. Yeah, I'm only going to be building 26. Yeah. So trying to remember. Oh, look at that, it shows my rough calculations weren't that bad. I'm taking copper because I'm going to need a lot of pipe work again. Because I've still then got to get the water, 26. But this is why because by the time I get all of this set up and the water for them, that's just amazing. Right, I'm going to go for the... Oh, we're only going to be using the outside ones anyway. And what I'm also going to have to do is wire it up so that I can switch it on section at a time. Because the problem I've got is, if I turned all of this on, I would probably break the main power grid. Right, so oh, look at that, so squint. The reason I put the 200 up the far end was because of that stagger in the setup. It just lent itself to have a separate thing. Right, so you're going to be doing that. You're going to be making 250 a minute, basically times 25 and a bit. Oh, that'll be a lot of fuel. If you're doing 250, the line can only take 600. Okay, I'm going to have to do some constructive pipe work as well. On the outputs. Five are going to be making 1250. Oh, we're doing. Needs to go there. Actually, that last one we could scale down. We wouldn't have to put it at full power. $25 times 75. So we could do it at about 125%, or even just put it at 150. Actually no, if we put it at 125 it will then work the way it's supposed to. Right, let's have a look at this. Actually I just realised what I would do. Right, you. So you're going to be water. I think what we'll do is we'll take the fuel lines to the export lines to the outside. So they're just exporting fuel. Right, I need to put this one in because I need to see. Right, so the first one goes to there. This line and those bits probably will be taken out because I'll probably wall it in. Actually, let's So I'm going to make the fuel pipes yellow. That way I can distinguish them. It's just the input pipes at the moment. Right. So we've got 600 to deal with. So 2 would be 500. Or do we leave them as 500s? I think we do at the start with at least. So move you to there. And that one's wrong anyway. to realise those should be a different colour. Right, let's try this again. Mark II. Right, so that's our fuel line. So we'll come out the second one. And then so they're 500s. So how far is it from there to there? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. So there's 500 and that's a 250. Whew. So we only got to do this another 5 times and add the water. And then figure out where to put the spare overflow one. I might even be able to put it there. But yeah, I will get that figured out for the next episode. We're in a good position. Man, this is going to generate a lot of power. A lot of power. So yeah, come and join me for the next episode very soon. If you enjoy it, want to see more of these things, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't already done so, leave your comments below. Until next time, bye-bye for now. Hey everyone, please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, check out the links in the video description.